Hello, I'm continuing my series of 4 Evil Twin IPAs, all brewed at 4 different breweries. And this one is called One Day My IPA Will Have Something to Say About This, which is a reference to Twin Peaks, like a lot of these other single batch or small batch Evil Twin IPAs. It's 7% alcohol, it's not super fresh, it is a little over a month old. Hopefully it's still pretty good. But the special thing about this is that it was very expensive, and from some brewery called Great South Bay Brewery in Bay Shore, New York. And Evil Twin and some other breweries have been doing this project with 12%, their distributor, where they take over these little breweries that are near New York City and do super good small batch but really expensive stuff. And I have pretty high hopes for this, but I've never had anything from this brewery before. And yeah, it's not ideally fresh, but should still be pretty good. It uses Citra, Galaxy, and Amarillo hops. And they don't say if it's double dry hopped or anything like that, but should be pretty intense. Alright, so not totally opaque. Got a nice haze though. All these IPAs I've been reviewing are looking very similar, but I'm betting they have pretty similar recipes and ingredients overall. Just different breweries, different batch sizes. Interesting. This one is a little bit leafy in the smell. Might be starting to go downhill a little bit. I'm getting some barley notes in there too, mixed in with lots of hoppy aromas. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe sort of losing some of its fruity qualities, but it looks really nice in the glass. Yeah, it reminds me of the Evil Twin Lost Souls that I had recently. I just did a review of it though, and that one had a similar aroma. I didn't know the age of that one, but in this like herbal, leafy sort of note. And there's some sugary tropical fruits in there too, for sure. But interestingly, there's like malty in the aroma, but it's a nice malt character. Really nice body, juicy around the tongue, citrusy, but yeah, it's kind of a shame that even though this brewery isn't far away where this is made, it wasn't shipped here until it was over a month old. It is really luscious on the feel, has an actual juiciness to it. Not really tart, but luscious on the tongue. It dries out nicely, but it isn't thin or watery. Yeah, it's a really nice feel. I think that it's just going downhill a little bit. Maybe some oxidation is starting to notice. And there's a little bit of heat in the throat I'm noticing from the booze, I think. Even though it's only 7%, but I'm not getting booze flavors or aromas. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is my first good IPA of the day. I wonder if it were just a couple weeks fresher, if it would be fruitier. I do like the body of this one more than the Lost Souls IPA, though they kind of had similar aromas a bit. The Lost Souls was brewed at Dorchester Brewing Company that does a whole bunch of contract brewing in Boston, and I've drank their beers a lot. That one was pretty good, but this one I think is a little better, even though they're probably about the same age. Yeah, even though this one doesn't have the fruitiness I was looking for, every other aspect is pretty nice. It's really easy to drink. I'm going back for more sips. It is really palatable and damn near refreshing in this weather. I guess it kind of has a zesty, lemon, lime, zesty quality, and some unripe tropical fruits in there, like unripe mango. I'm starting to get some bitterness too, which is nice. It's really cleaning it up and drying it up in the finish. I might only give this a 4 I would give it a 4.25 probably if it were fresher, maybe 4.5. I don't know. I'll do 4.25 for this because it's pretty nice. And I'm finding that with these beers, it's all about how pleasant it is, the mouthfeel for me, because a lot of them have really similar aromas, but it has to follow through and be pleasant the whole way, and that's what this one is doing. It's well balanced, you might say, with the body, the sweetness, the bitterness, the attenuation, all that. But this one is really rare. I don't even know if anyone's gonna be able to find it very easily. I don't know if they'll brew it again. Maybe they'll have another brewery make it eventually. I don't really know if it's quite worth it, because the cost price of this is over $4. So then the markup is well in the $20 range for most places that are going to do it. So it's like, that's what a Trillium double IPA costs. And this is just a single, but it is really nice. I'm not disappointed for spending the money on this one. Yeah, I might look up some reviews and see what people were saying about it when it was fresher. And actually, I know they've done this. They did this like last year, probably at some other brewery. And maybe that was a little bit better than this one, or they just shipped this one out too late. But I really couldn't find much information on this. I looked all over on the 12% import, social media and the Evil Twin, and they didn't even mention this one on the Evil Twin, though they usually at least talk about most of their new releases. But this one, yeah, just about a 4.25. I guess I'll give it a 4.25, because I'm sure that's what it would be if I had it just a little fresher. So next one will be an Evil Twin IPA brewed at Two Roads, where probably most of their beer is brewed these days. Goodbye.